Society moves at a quicker pace now than they did 40 years ago, 50 years ago. And they don't take time to look. So sometimes having my photograph hanging on the wall or my book, I do it for them. Phone lines, internet makes it possible for us to be connected to the rest of the world. We get a lot of work business from locally, regionally, out of state because of that.
This printer and his camera require specialty supplies that you just can't get even in Lexington or Huntington, so you have to order them off the internet. Our framing supplies, we have to order from either Lexington or Huntington, and you'll want to go through their website so that you don't have to stand there, and also allow them to get the frames done. We rely on the internet to promote our business because we have a website which has actually made life much easier. We've actually gotten new customers, and we're not sure how people find us on the internet, but they have, from all over the country, and they've ordered stuff. It's allowed our repeat customers to go to our website and see if there's something new that they want. It also provides a supplement for catalogs because we have a gallery in Lexington that we work with, and trying to keep them updated with the new images would be impossible, so they can just show our website or the book to customers and get things from that way. We also use it then to supplement promotional materials, like we do proofing on the internet. We did our book. We searched for the printer on the internet. We sent proofs to them. That's how we corresponded with them. And we actually had to send some images through the internet to get the book complete. So at this stage, there's very little that we don't rely on it. It has gotten to the point now where to get into the major art fairs, you have to jury into it. And these art fairs are now requiring that you use the internet application process.
People really like to see their home, which is Appalachia, in a positive light. People who aren't from here, it strikes a chord because you've captured a piece of nature or a piece of the culture that either they didn't know existed or it just existed somewhere else. They weren't expecting it to be here. These trees, most people say, oh, you can't get those here. They're not here anymore. But yes, you can find a big grove of white oaks here in eastern Kentucky. Same with the photo of the redbud. Ordinary picture caught in extraordinary circumstances that makes it really stand out.
This printer since it has a larger dynamic range, the photos that we had done in the past don't reproduce exactly the same. And for some reason this print's darker, so I have to do an extra step to make it compatible. But the prints have turned out so remarkable that I'm happy with it now again. We've been doing this about 12 years, our own printing. And so it was still die, but we found a scanner, found a printer, and it actually looked like the slides, where before I would call it people and I said, it doesn't look like the slide. And he goes, it's never going to. But now, because you have control, you can actually do it. It will be printed before I can get a new one up on the screen to print. And I can't, so, actually I used to be able to go and cut mats and stuff like that. Can't do that anymore. And the big canvases, 45 inches wide, may take about an hour. But that used to take about an hour for even an image this size. So that the technology keeps improving, the speed keeps improving, and I can't figure out how you can do something faster and still be better.
Our location, we're 20 miles out of West Liberty, 22 miles, over 15 or 16 miles from Paintsville. So we're in a rural area. For anyone to come here, they got to make that special effort. Yet once they make it, they love it. They like to drive out. It's not that far out of the way, and when someone comes, we roll out the red carpet. I will eventually turn to filming some of the people. I've started a little bit. That's not so easy either. It's a whole new endeavor, and I think what I've learned with landscape photography will carry over to a certain degree, but that's a tough one also, getting people. Capturing the spirit of the people, you might say. I've got the spirit of the landscape down pretty good. I've got the landscape of some of the old culture down. Now I got to get the people. That will be a tough one. A fun one, but it'll be a tough one, a challenge.